Hi, start your own business, run to market research, and I'm just recording a short video. And there's also a couple of examples I'm going to share with you. So, market research, and the context for this market research is we look at the different steps in the six main steps in completing your business plan, your cash flow forecast, doing a start your own business course, getting clear on your own product or service. Now, market research is all about understanding your customer, looking at your competitors and so on. And it's going to help you, once you do that, it's going to help you put together a marketing plan, which is how are you going to actually let people know that your business is up and running? How are you going to attract customers? We'll work on your selling price, what you're going to charge people, which will help us estimate your sales month by month for the first 12 months and onto the cash flow forecast. So these are like steps of a stairs. Each one will lead on to the next one. And it's all really important. So market research is all about helping you estimate basically your cash flow in the first 12 months. That's what it's going to help you do. Cash in, cash out, what's it going to be? Now, I have two examples I'm going to share with you. There's a landscape gardener and there's a cafe. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. I'm just going to bring up the example of the landscape gardener. Now, the interesting thing about this is that John Donnelly, okay, it's a real person, not his real name, okay? John was in an Irish country town and he went and looked at his competitors and three main competitors and Jimmy Boyle, McDade and Hughie McGee. And what he found is that they were all good at certain things and then not so good at other things, okay? And he was looking for, well, where's an angle for me or a niche for me? For example, McDade only worked locally. Hughie McGee was not interested in grass cutting, whereas John was quite happy to do that. So this helped them establish a niche. And the other thing that John did is he looked at the area and in terms of the number of households and so on, and that helped them to estimate the sales. If you go onto the CSO website, there's really good information about wherever you're based. You can get populations, you can get all kinds of very useful information. That's the landscape gardener. That helped John estimate his sales in his first 12 months. Another example I'm going to show you is a cafe. And okay, I appreciate your business may be different from a cafe or a landscape gardener. These are just examples of how some people went about estimating their sales before they started their business. Both of these people were doing this before they started this business. I'm just going to call this woman Mary. She was opening a cafe. Now, she looked at, again, a country town and she looked at where her customers may come from. So say, for example, people working locally. She looked at local businesses, estimated there was 81 people working in local shops and so on. Now, she said she has to estimate, okay, 15% of these people may come into the cafe for lunch. That will give her 12 daily customers. She's open 6 days, and an average sale will be €8.50. So assuming people come in and have maybe a sandwich and coffee or whatever, yeah. So, and she went on like that. Other categories of customers, there was a beautician and a hairdresser nearby. She knew these people. She was able to talk to them and find out how many customers they had every week passing through and so on. And down the bottom here is a figure of 3,842, which is what Mary estimated in advance her sales might be. It was very interesting as I was chatting to Mary when she opened up, and the business was seasonal, like a lot of businesses, a lot of tourists around in summertime, quieter in winter. But actually, towards the end of her first year in business, her sales were over 4,000, just over 4,000. So this worked out quite well for Mary in terms of estimating her sales. And that's the purpose of that document, is try and estimate your sales. And your business, as I said, may be different, but this is an approach you can take. And that's, so you have the example along with, sorry, I'm going to stop sharing. Along with this video, you're going to have the example of the landscape gardener and the cafe. And it'll just give you ideas. If you're saying, how am I going to estimate my sales? There's some ideas for you. Okay.